Red suits, fat bellies. Crying kids, ho ho ho. Rule number 1 of being Father Christmas: when you put on your suit, you put on your smile. When you don the red and white, your body temperature also shoots up. Air conditioning can't penetrate the layers of acrylic. The wig, the beard, the fake fur. The strap-on belly. It's sweltering in there. Which leads to another rule: stay hydrated. But not too hydrated, there are no toilet breaks. Santa cannot be seen at the urinals. He must enter and leave as Joe Average. There can be no tarnishing of the magic. No spotting of a half-dressed Santa. No sightings of Santa behind the wheel of a car rather than at the reins of a sleigh. The Santas are conscious that they're upholding a tradition still precious, perhaps more so, in jaded times. I didn't encounter any cynicism at all, said Peter McMahon, a retired sales executive who, at 70, is in his third season of playing the big man. You can spot the ones that are usually about 10 or 11. The other day I even had an adult woman come in dressed up almost as a female Santa. And she said, "There's that much sadness in the world, we might as well lap this up and enjoy it while we can." It's the innocence of the kids and the lack of awareness of all the tragedy in the world, the terrorism and violence that's going on. Being Santa Claus is pure escapism. I reckon divorce and family squabbling over the proceeds when someone dies bring out the very worst in people. When families come and visit Santa, it's the opposite of that. Grandma is there, the little kids are loving it, the older ones are playing along. You see the very best in people when they're having their Santa experience. It's great therapy. You walk out afterwards and you collect the mail, there's bills to pay. But while it lasts, it's very therapeutic. John Jarvis, 59, first became Santa 25 years ago, when his own kids were little. Then came appearances at kindergartens and primary schools in his neighborhood as word of his festive alter ego got around. 9 years ago, said Mr. Jarvis, he became a professional Santa. Now he is chief Santa to a small crew. Each year he takes 5 weeks holiday from his job as a police officer, not to lie on a beach but to spend as many as 6 hours a day sitting on a plastic throne in a small red draped cubicle. I get a buzz out of seeing the looks on the kids' faces. The transformation from mere man to legend takes a practiced 15 to 20 minutes in a cramped, makeshift dressing room. Mr. Jarvis has it down to a fine art. The frosted eyebrows, the ruddy cheeks, the spectacles, the gloves. As each piece of the outfit goes on, Mr. Jarvis sheds more and more of his police persona and becomes more and more Father Christmas. By the time his brows are white and bushy, his eyes seem somehow bluer and twinkling. Once I start putting the makeup on, I just start concentrating on what I have got to do. Getting into character. Beneath it all he wears a skull cap soaked in cold water. The hat and beard go on last and must not come off until the last child has tottered out. It's Rule 4 on the printed sheet of Santa Rules and Regulations: beards are to be left in position for duration of shift.